Hi Emma. So today we're here to talk about physical tips for exercise, and this is the second week we've done this. Just obviously helping in terms of the situation we find us in with coronavirus and self-isolation, and there's again some tips in terms of little things that you can do to help sort of support any form of exercise and movement that you're doing at home. I believe that today you've got some hints and tips on stretching.
I'll try. Yeah, I mean, I think that when people see me, normally when they see me in the streets or they see me out and about or they hear from me, they automatically go, oh, I've not done any exercise, oh my God, I've not done anything. And, it doesn't always have to be about, the beasting, the cardio, the sweating, the all of that kind of thing. I think that right now in week 3/4 of isolation and lockdown and stress and worry and the fact that people are probably, yes, whilst we're being told to go out for an hour, and people genuinely are, which I love because that's an hour that perhaps they weren't out ordinarily. There'll be other areas, particularly the neck and the shoulders and the head, because basically that's where we're keeping all of our thoughts. Then they need to also have a bit of TLC, a bit of love, and a bit of stretch. And we're very limbs that we see, so our legs and our hips and wrists, but we don't often kind of look at the neck. You might hold yourself here and start to roll your neck up a little bit because you haven't sat here a long time. But there are some simple things that we can do to just allow the body to feel calmer and to allow these muscles just to relax, so that all the kind of the blood flow can happen, because we don't want this area to be blocked. That's so nice. Through the spinal column and through the brain is where we want oxygen to be able to flow freely. So the first thing, I mean, obviously we're doing it now, computer screens, just sat on our phones. This area, we're all kind of adopting this kind of new position, rounded shoulders, that kind of thing, and just generally just tension the back of the neck, because our neck is an extension of the spine, but actually it's not in its neutral position. So sitting up tall on your chair and literally just pushing the chin back, so not down, but pushing the chin back. So I'm here, but just pushing it back. Yes, it's not fun, you've got that double chin, but it's just making and aligning those neck muscles in a different way. So just that in itself might help. But then just thinking about these neck muscles, if you want to push your chin back, just take a breath in through the nose and then just allow the ear to fall slowly down towards the shoulder. And if you're not used to doing this, it's quite good to have a mirror, because what you might find is you've turned your head already, or you've dropped your chin already, or the shoulders come to meet it. So once you feel you've got a natural stop button, take another breath in and another breath out and let the head fall heavier. The opposite arm, here, you can't see my arm, but turn it so your hand is flexed and just bring it down to your side. So there's a nerve that runs down the arm, a bit like the same one in the leg, the sciatic nerve. So just allow your body to relax into that stretch and allow those neck muscles to stretch. Now the next thing to do, because there's lots of muscles in the neck, is take a breath in, and as you breathe out, just glance down and let this chin drift down towards your chest whilst the ear is still kind of down towards the shoulder. And just stop when you'll feel the muscles, you'll feel the movement and the stretch move around. Just stop when you're happy and you think, oh, I like that one. Take another breath in, another breath out, and you can stay in these positions for as long as you want. But make sure when you come out of the stretch that you lift your chin first, forget about the arm, and then allow the head to lift. Now you may want to help the head, because at that point it's heavy and you don't want these muscles to go back under strain to lift your head. And then you do the same on the other side.
That's amazing already. I'm desperate to do the other side.
The minute you do it, you actually feel, I don't feel level. I don't really feel level. So it is important to take those breaths in before you start and prepare. Take the breath out. You'll have a natural stop button where your body's used to stopping. And then you have to think and allow your body to melt and relax into the stretch. This arm, hand flex, comes down by your side, so you're just extending and progressing the stretch, and then you just gently glance down and look down and let the stretch. Now, we've not stayed in these stretches for as long as we should. Just don't want to take up lots of video time, but allow the head to be held back up. But make sure you come, rather than, because it's very easy to be here and just go, oh, I'm finished, and then you've just moved everything around. The other thing to do is just to have the hands behind the head, just kind of on the base of the head. So you squeeze open the elbows and you gently push against the back of your head and let the head push back. Not so you're kind of having a fight, but breathe out as you do. Breathe in, let the release go, and breathe out. Push against the back of the head and push back against with the head. And it's just allowing these muscles to stretch. The same thing can be done at the front of the head. So you've got these a long bit of forehead. You can go at the side, so you just push against your palm as your palm pushes to you. You can come in the middle, push against your palm as you push back with your palm, and then on the outside again, you're just pushing through and releasing. And it's just allowing movement in the head. Thinking about slackening the jaw, also a big one. We're often kind of clenched and we don't realise it. So just let the jaw slacken. Bring the tongue to the roof of your mouth. And gently just lift the chin as you breathe out. Not too far, but keep the jaw slack and keep the tongue to the roof of your mouth. So you switch off these neck muscles. And then just allow the chin to come back. And then just simple things like looking over one shoulder and the other. I would do that last, once you have relaxed these muscles. And that's just to let these shoulder muscles deflate, let some freedom, let the oxygen flow to our brains and
that already feels amazing. I feel, and just to do that at the beginning of, well, what is now my working day sat at a dining room table, just to do something like that just feels that already, I already feel like relaxed and able to take things on. It's brilliant.
The minute that we get more oxygen to the brain, then the more alert our brain will feel. But if we allow that oxygen to happen, we also feel calmer. And when we feel calmer, everything does deflate. So yeah, it comes hand in hand. I'm not saying it's always easy, but they don't take very long, and you can fit those in anytime.
Thank you very much, Emma. That's brilliant. See you next week.